Hi guys, my name is Sunaina and today I'm back with another video. Volume and surface area part 2. We had already covered 3 figures in part 1. If you have not seen it yet, I would suggest you to first go through that one and then we are going to start with the next 3 figures today. So volume and surface area. As per Cambridge International Examination, it's 5.4. Cuboid, prism, and cylinder. These 3 were already done in the previous video. Sphere, pyramid, and cone. These 3 will be covered in the today's video. And as you all know that the resource book I use is New Syllabus Mathematics, book 1 and book 2. Also, one more thing, these are just resource books. I guess I've discussed this earlier, that the Cambridge does not provide you with a book. The Cambridge only gives you an objective. जैसे कि मैंने ऊपर बोला, volume and surface area 5.4, Cambridge International, वो आपको सिर्फ एक ऑब्जेक्टिव देता है. वो बोलता है वॉल्यूम एंड सरफेस एरिया ढूंढना आना चाहिए या फिर कैलकुलेट करना आना चाहिए of the following figures. That is it. Which book are you using is completely your decision. You are to decide हमने कौन सी book use करनी है, हमने कौन सी book use नहीं करनी है. I use the New Syllabus Mathematics because I am very much familiar with it. Where I'm teaching, I use this book. उससे पहले where I've taught, I have always been using this book. I have myself studied from this book. तो मैं काफी familiar हूँ इस book से, इसीलिए I prefer using it. Plus इसके अंदर सारा material बहुत properly organized है and everything is, you know, in a very good flow. तो इस वजह से I prefer using it. However, for you, it's completely your wish, whatever you are using. Questions to the topic होने चाहिए, questions to the target होने चाहिए, but आप book कौन सी use कर रहे हो, ये आपका अपना matter है. Okay, now without wasting any time, let's start solving a few questions for you. Okay, so हम start करेंगे with volume and surface area of pyramid. And volume का formula है for pyramid 1/3 into base area into height. अच्छा, when we talk about this base area, ये base में कुछ भी हो सकता है. पिरामिड आपका स्क्वायर पिरामिड्स भी हो सकते हैं, रेक्टेंगल पिरामिड्स भी हो सकते हैं, ट्रायंगुलर पिरामिड्स भी हो सकते हैं, हेक्सागोनल पिरामिड भी हो सकते हैं. उपसी डुपसी, मेरा हेक्सागोन क्यों नहीं बन रहा? ये भी बनानी है लाइन यार. कम ऑन, लेट मी डू इट. अच्छा जी, सो हेक्सागोनल पिरामिड भी होता है and pentagonal pyramid भी होता है. So there are several different types of pyramids and हर pyramid का formula will be 1/3 into base area into height. सिर्फ ये जो बेस एरिया है ये हर वक्त चेंज हो जाएगी, क्योंकि बेस एरिया का मतलब होता है कि बेस में जो शेप है, फॉर सपोज अगर बेस में स्क्वायर है तो इस बेस एरिया का फॉर्मूला बन जाएगा. स्क्वायर का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है? लेंथ इनटू लेंथ, और यू कैन से एल स्क्वायर, ये बन जाएगा. लेकिन जब ये बेस के अंदर रेक्टेंगल यूज हो रहा होगा तो फिर फॉर्मूला हो जाएगा एल इंटू बी, क्योंकि ये फॉर्मूला है फॉर एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल. फिर अगर पिरामिड ट्रायंगुलर है तो फिर इसके बेस एरिया का फॉर्मूला बन जाएगा 1/2 into बेस into हाइट. ठीक है, सो दिस बेस एरिया का फॉर्मूला माइट कीप ऑन चेंजिंग फॉर एवरी क्वेश्चन, लेकिन क्योंकि हाइट ऑफ पिरामिड एंड 1/3 रिमेन सेम, तो सबका ही फॉर्मूला फॉर द वॉल्यूम इज द सेम वन. अच्छा, फिर क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है सरफेस एरिया is equals to total area of all faces. अब for suppose if I'm talking about a triangular pyramid, तो triangular pyramid में एक triangle बन रहा होता है बेस में, and then ये एक net है of a triangular pyramid. ठीक है, net का मतलब होता है if you close it or if you form a 3D figure out of it, आपको एक triangular pyramid मिलेगा. How many faces are there? Faces का मतलब होता है ये वाली चीज. दिस इज द बेस विच इज 1 फेस, ये 2, ये 3 और ये 4. तो व्हेन वी से टोटल एरिया ऑफ ऑल फेसेस, इसका मतलब है कि इन चारों फेसेस का सेपरेटली एरिया ढूंढो और फिर उन सबको आपस में ऐड कर दो. इसी तरह से इफ वी हैड अ स्क्वायर पिरामिड, तो उसकी नेट कुछ इस तरह बनती, एक बीच में स्क्वायर आ जाता, यहाँ पे देयर वुड हैव बीन अ 1 फेस ट्रायंगल, दूसरा ट्रायंगल आता, यहाँ पे थर्ड ट्रायंगल आता और यहाँ पे एक फोर्थ ट्रायंगल आता. इन जब को हम बंद करेंगे and when we form a 3D figure out of it, we are going to get a square pyramid. अब इसके number of faces however 4 नहीं है, 1 2 3 4 और ये बीच वाला 5. So now the square pyramid has a base area of sorry, base area नहीं आंसर, pyramid का formula here will be 5 faces. हम इन पांचों को add कर लेंगे and we are going to have this. ठीक है? All right, let's move on to the questions. ये एक क्वेश्चन है, इसको आई वुड सजेस्ट यू टू रीड इट, उसके बाद मैं रीड करूं और मैं आपको एक दफा इसको समझा दूंगी. VPQRS is a rectangular pyramid where PQ is equals to 10 centimeters. ये रहा PQ. रेक्टेंगुलर pyramid. तो सबसे पहले तो आप ये सोच लो कि ये pyramid का शेप कौन सा है, रेक्टेंगुलर है. फिर उसने हमें PQ बता दिया 10 centimeters. Then it's a QR which is 6 centimeters over here. ये दोनों sides हैं of the rectangle. And if QR is 6, obviously SP will also be 6. PQ 10 है तो उस side पे SR भी 10 ही होगा. Okay. Given that the volume of a pyramid is 100 centimeters square, find its height VO. Okay. Let's see how do we do this question. मैं अभी समझा देती हूँ. ठीक है. तो सबसे पहले मुझे गिवन क्या है, मुझे वॉल्यूम गिवन है. तो फॉर्मूला किसका यूज होगा, फॉर्मूला यूज होगा वॉल्यूम का. नाउ टू स्टार्ट विथ वी नीड टू नो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ वॉल्यूम ऑफ अ पिरामिड. 1/3 into base area into height. Now when we talk about the base area, हमें पता है कि बेस में हमारे पास एक रेक्टेंगल है, which means कि बेस एरिया का फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगा, लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ. बट देयर इज अ ट्विस्ट इन द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन के अंदर हमें वॉल्यूम फिगर आउट करना ही नहीं है, उसने हमें वॉल्यूम ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है. गिवन दैट द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द पिरामिड इज 100 सेंटीमीटर. इसका मतलब है वॉल्यूम के नीचे यू सिंपली राइट 100, इक्वल्स टू के नीचे इक्वल्स टू 1/3 के नीचे 1/3 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय ये जो बेस एरिया है. ये बेस एरिया अभी हमने थोड़ी देर पहले भी डिस्कस किया था, मैंने अभी दोबारा बता दिया दैट इट्स अ रेक्टेंगल. हिंस फॉर्मूला रेक्टेंगल के एरिया का यूज होगा विच इज लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ मल्टीप्लाइड बाय हाइट. ये जो हाइट है ना, दिस इज माय अननोन पार्ट, मुझे ढूंढना एक्चुअली ये है. सो नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेप मैं एल और बी भी पुट इन कर दूंगी. 1/3 multiplied by L and B will be a 6 into 10 multiplied by H. Now 3 multiplied by 100 equals to, ये 6 into 10 will be a 60 multiplied by H. I get a 300 over here divided by 60. This and this goes away, is equals to H. H is equals to 6 ones are 6 and 6 fives are 30. So 5 centimeter is my answer for the height. I hope ये question clear हो गया है. ठीक है. इसके अंदर कंफ्यूजन यहाँ पे ये आता है कि कभी कभी वॉल्यूम गिवन होता है, हम सोच रहे होते हैं वॉल्यूम को कहाँ पुट इन करेंगे, वैल्यूज को कहाँ पुट इन करेंगे. ये टॉपिक मुश्किल नहीं है, बट द कैलकुलेशन समटाइम्स डू गिव यू अ हार्ड टाइम. Hence, I would suggest steps को completely करो so that उससे भी confusion create ना हो. All right, let's come on to the next question. I would give you a minute to read the question. All right, let's begin reading. OW XYZ is a rectangular pyramid. Again, pyramid rectangular ही है, लेकिन इसके अंदर हमें ढूंढना कुछ और है. Where WX is 66, XY is 32. These are both the sides of the rectangle. Given that the slant height, and the question is telling you slant height. Slant height का मतलब है कि ये जो triangle on the side है ना, ये होती है slant height. मतलब कि triangle की height हमारी 63 and 56 given है. Then the question is also telling you draw the net and hence find its total surface area. ठीक है. To draw its net, I am going to give you an example of how to draw it. If it is a rectangular pyramid, you are going to have a rectangle in the middle. It's not drawn to scale, obviously. Or यहाँ पे you'll write 32 centimeters, you'll write a 66 centimeters, and drawing the net means you have triangles on these sides, somewhat like this. ठीक है? There we go. Now the question is asking us to find the surface area. Surface area का formula हमने discuss किया था was the total area of all the faces. Total area of all faces. अब faces कितने हैं? Faces हैं 5. If it's a triangle, if it's a rectangular pyramid, we already know कि rectangle के area का formula क्या होता है? Length into breadth. इसका मतलब है हमें एक तो rectangle का area ढूंढना पड़ेगा, फिर हमें ढूंढना पड़ेगा triangles का area. There are 4 triangles and we know that rectangle की 2 bases are the same and the other 2 bases are the same. Hence, ये triangle number 1 and triangle number 2 will have the same area. Hence, मैं इन दोनों में से किसी भी एक का area figure out करूंगी और उसको multiply by 2 कर दूंगी. Here the third thing that I have to figure out is again the leftover 2 triangles, which is triangle number 3 and triangle number 4. इन दोनों में से भी किसी एक का area figure out करके I am going to multiply it with a 2. Perfect. So सबसे पहले rectangle का area formula लिख लो, L into B plus 2 multiply by 1 upon 2 into base into height, bracket close, plus again a bracket, 2 multiply by 1 upon 2 into base into height. Now इन सबको हम separately figure out कर लेंगे. L into B 66 into 32 हो जाएगा, into 32, इसको figure out किया जाएगा, plus this 2 and this 2 can be cancelled, so you're left with base into height. हमारी base 32 है इसमें, and sorry, it's a 32 multiply by 63. ये एक triangle की है, and plus इधर भी this 2 and this 2 can cancel. The second वाली base is a 66 multiplied by a 56. Now we are going to multiply these 3 separately and we're going to add the answers of all these. 66 multiplied by 32 हम सबसे पहले solve कर लेते हैं, and we are going to get an answer. 66 into 32 is a 2112. 2112 plus we are going to have a 32 multiplied by 63, which is a 2016. 2016 plus we have 66 into 56, which is 3696. 3696. We are going to add all these up. 3696 plus 2016 plus 2112. In सबको add करो and your final answer becomes 7824 centimeter square. That's my final answer. I hope this is clear now. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. Volume and surface area of cone. Now, cone is another shape. क्या cone के नीचे we all know that the base is a circle, और फिर एक यूं करके एक circle होता है और उसके ऊपर there is another semicircle somewhat like this. ये cone की एक net होती है, and when we close it down or we form a 3D shape out of it, we get the cone. अच्छा जी, इसमें भी formula of the volume is 1 upon 3 into base area into height. फिर आता है curved surface area. Curved surface area का मतलब होता है ये वाली चीज, this entire thing. This is your curved surface area. इसका formula है pi r l. ठीक है ना? Pi r l. And we have a total surface area का formula for the cone, which is pi r l, मतलब curved surface area, plus the base area, which is pi r square. We all know that the circle ka area is a pi r square. Let's see how do we solve these questions. All right, the question says volume of a cone with a circular base of radius 8 centimeters is 320 pi centimeter cube. Find its height. मतलब कि हमें इसके अंदर भी volume already given है. So we'll start with the calculation and सबसे पहले हमारा step होता है to write down the formula. Volume का formula वही था 1 upon 3 into base area into height. So now 1 upon volume हमें already पता है, so we'll write 320 pi on this side. 1 upon 3 multiplied by base area. Base area होता है pi r square multiplied by height. 320 pi is equals to 1 upon 3 into pi. R की value over here, radius, is already given, which is 8 square multiplied by h. This h is my unknown. So in my first step, I'm going to shift the 3 on this side and multiply it, which makes it a 960 pi. In the second step, can I also shift this pi on the other side? यहाँ पे multiply हो रहा है, दूसरी side पे जाके divide हो जाएगा. Hence, I'm going to give it as a denominator equals to 8 ka square is a 64h. I can cancel this pi and this pi. What am I left with? 960 divided by 64 as the value of h. Hence, my h will be equals to, let's divide the 960 by a 64. And this gives me 960 divided by 64. The answer is 15 centimeters. And there we go. 15 centimeters. Easy, right? Oops. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, this is another question, and इसके अंदर we will be figuring out the total surface area. ठीक है ना, इसको भी एक दफा read कर लो. Then we'll start solving the question. A cone has a circular base of radius 15 centimeters. इसके अंदर हमें radius given है, which is a 15 centimeters. Given that the total surface area of the cone is 100 centimeter square, मतलब कि हमारे पास total surface area भी given है, so we don't have to find it out. हमें ढूंढना क्या है? Find its slant height. Okay, perfect. So let's start doing it. And the question has also told you to take pi as a 3.142. Acha, if the value of pi is not given, then you can use anything, either 22.7 or 3.142. But if the question has already told you that take pi to be 3.142, then you should take it as 3.142 and do not use 22.7. Okay. So the surface area ka formula for cone was curved surface area plus the base area. Surface area हमें already पता है, so we'll write 1000 on that side and pi r. R भी हमें पता है. L. R is a 15 and L plus base area again pi 15 square. So now you need to figure out this L. 1000 is equals to 3.142 multiplied by 15 multiplied by L plus 15 ka square is a 225 multiplied by 5. So now what are you left with? You are going to multiply these two separately and then see if you can divide them. Achha, by the way, on this pi you can also write, 3.142. ठीक है, इन दोनों को multiply करो. So 1000 is equals to, start multiplying 15 with a 3.142 and you get 15 into 3.142 gives me a 47.13. 47.13 plus, if I find out 225 multiplied by 3.142, I get a 706.95. Now, if this is being added over here, I am going to subtract it on the other side like this. मैं लिखूंगी 47.13 L equals to 1000 minus 706.95. L will be equals to, इसको minus कर दो with the 1000 first. Answer आएगा 293.05. Sorry. Point. Okay. 6.05. I'm going to divide it by the 47.13. ये क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि ये 47.13 यहाँ पे multiply हो रहा था, इस साइड पे आके divide हो जाएगा. Hence my L का answer is going to be 293.05 divided by 47.13, and the answer becomes 6.21. This is my final answer, and this is in centimeters. Now let's move on to the next question, which will be a sphere. Volume and surface area of sphere. Volume का formula होता है 4/3 pi r cube, and surface area का formula for sphere is 4 pi r square. इसके formulas बिल्कुल different हैं from the rest two, so याद करने में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम शायद हो जाए, बट कोशिश करो कि याद कर लो. You guys are smart, I know that. Okay. So basically what happens is इसके अंदर we have to find out the volume, which is 4/3 pi r cube. अच्छा जी. If you read the question, it says find, oops. I'm so sorry. Okay, the question is saying find the radius of a sphere with volume 498 pi. So volume का formula था 4/3 pi r cube, and we already know the volume, which is 498. तो volume की जगह पे हम लिख देंगे 498 is equals to 4/3 multiplied by 22.7 as pi multiplied by r cube. हमें radius ढूंढना है. Hence, what I do is I shift the 3 on the other side. I also shift the 7 on the other side. Either you multiply it and make it a 21 and shift it at once. अगर चाहो तो 498 multiply by 3 पहले कर लो, फिर multiply by 7 कर दो. Either case, the answer will be correct. So 498 multiply by 3 multiply by 7. Then you are going to write 88 on this side multiplied by r cube. In the next step, you're going to shift the 88 on the other side. So r cube will be equals to, when you multiply the 498 with these numbers, you get 498 multiplied by 21 is giving you a 10,458 divided by the 88. Even numbers हैं, hence you can easily simplify them by the table of 2 and then solve them. When you divide it by this, you get the answer 118.84. This is r cube. However, you had to find the r. Hence, your r will be equals to the cube root of the number 118.84, which is okay. So r cube is equals to, sorry, r is equals to 118.84. Your final answer becomes 4.91. 4.91 millimeters. That's it. There's something wrong with this one, so forget it. We'll just write millimeters here. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. The question says, find the surface area of a sphere with radius 9 millimeters. Surface area of a sphere, the formula is 4 pi r square. Now you just write 4 multiplied by 22.7 multiplied by 9 ka square, and that is it. 4 multiplied by 22.7 multiplied by 81. Multiply all the numbers and divide them by the 7, and you'll find the surface area. 4 multiplied by 22 will give me an 88. 88 multiplied by 81 is giving me a 7,128. Divide this by the 7 and you get your final answer as 1018.3 millimeter square. That is it. Thank you so much. And if you do not understand any other topic, you can definitely let me know. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good time studying.